new year fast approaching, why not go ahead and start your budgeting now, especially for home projects? Our Tampa Bay home pro, John Gavigan with Allied Fence, is here to showcase some of the options and selections when it comes to fencing, because you do it all, right, John? How you been?
We're doing really good. Yeah, we do all kinds of fencing, and any type of fence that you can think of, we basically have done almost all of it.
You know, John, maybe people at home feel like this. They're sitting around, they're like, oh, I've always wanted a fence. And you see yourself driving around and looking in the neighborhood and you're like, oh, I like theirs, I like theirs. But the actual process is just something that keeps being on that long-term to-do list that you never actually take over. Let's walk people through the process, talk about how easy you do make it on the customer.
Well, it's really as easy as really just Googling us. You know, get our information, call us, email us. We can set up an appointment either way. When you set up an appointment, we go by actual appointments. We don't say we'll be by a certain time of day or anything. So we set up an actual appointment. And all of our estimators have been doing it for years. So if they don't know anything when they come there, what you're asking for, they'll find out for you. The next process on it, when we do set up an appointment, we do call the day before to confirm the appointment for that day.
Nice.
And then once we get to the customer and we set the, give them their estimate and they sign a contract with them, we'll give them an approximate date. Not an actual day, but an approximate date, but we call 2 days before we start the job based on that date.
Well, what does it entail when the job is getting done? What does a homeowner need to do to prepare? What do they need to give you? What's the day look like?
What we would request is to have a copy of a survey.
Okay.
If they have if they live in a deed restricted community, they need to know their covenants. If they have their covenants, they need to have that available for us. Okay. Because we can get a permit in a deed restricted community, but that doesn't mean the community's going to approve it. Okay. So that's one big thing.
That's a tip. Yeah, that's a good homeowner's tip, right?
And we can also help out the do-it-yourselfers for that too. So I mean, it's a process that we've been doing for almost 44 years now, and we. You know, when we tell a customer we're going to do something, unless it's weather permitting or something like that, right, we're pretty much Johnny on the spot.
Nice. So you're making it easy. Customer first is what it sounds like, which is what people want to do when they're wanting to take on this. Now, I love how you bring so many choices to show. One thing that caught my eye today, though, I'm thinking we're talking like paint swabs or something. No. Check out all of these options that you do offer. And actually, you offer this in one of your most popular fences that people go with.
The most popular fence with this style, the Ply Gem product, is that chestnut brown. Okay. Which is this dark color here. But then we have the aged cedar, which is here, which is in here. But then they have all these other different colors that we can get, and they have a lifetime warranty from Ply Gem, not a warranty that's just made up by a contractor.
You like that. I like that you're talking warranty. I mean, again, you really talk about putting the customer first and getting them what they want, because you do it all. John, thank you so much for joining us. We want to make sure and put your information up on the screen so that you don't have to go about Googling it, because we're giving it to you right there so you can get in touch with them today. There's the website, AlliedFenceTampa.com. As always, John, thanks for coming in, and I hope you enjoy the season. Yes.